Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. I hope you guys are a little more relaxed. I am. Like I said yesterday, there's been a big realization, and any sort of hope of change is out the window, and I'm at a point that I'm about to explain, and I think it's safe to say we can get it backed up today with the news that we've heard today. So what happened yesterday was we heard the latest on Michael Olise. Olise to Chelsea is off. It's not happening. David Ornstein did come out and explain that Bayern Munich are going to be the ones that take him. And Chelsea do not want to entertain anything for Michael Olise because, well, he's going to cost too much for salary. We're going to not be able to afford his salary. We don't want to give him much. So then the questions started arising. What's the salary then? What's going on? What is it that he wants? What is it that we've offered? What is it? Well, we're starting to get piece by piece. So we're going to get into all of that. But before we do, don't forget to be here for video number 2 later on tonight as we figure out what has happened from now up until later on. And I'll give you my thoughts on that, as well as we've got Turkey versus Portugal today in the Euros. That is one hell of a game that I think is going to be a very, very interesting fixture. So I'll give you my thoughts on that. And make sure you guys are subscribed and waiting on the second channel. You'll find my personal channel link in the description. Make sure you are there ready, because a brand new, very exciting video is being uploaded there. It's been a long time in the making, but it's finally arriving and it's going to be there released tonight. So make sure you guys are there. If you want to know what it is, be ready. Now, let's get cracking. Yesterday, we heard Michael Olise would not be coming to Chelsea, like I've explained. And today, we know of a player who is coming to Chelsea. Check this out. Chelsea close to agreement with Aston Villa to sign Omari Kellyman. Chelsea deal for the 18-year-old Aston Villa striker expected to be struck at £19 million. England youth international still needs to finalise terms and do medical before completing switch. And that was first revealed by Matt Law, who, fair play, did come out and mention that Chelsea are in talks with Aston Villa to sign 18-year-old attacking talent Omari Kellyman. Villa value him at £20 million. Full story to follow. Does this confirm, basically, what Chelsea are doing now? You want to know what's crazy? So, yesterday, we heard that Chelsea have withdrawn, and we started getting all sorts of PR. I honestly have had to, this morning, spent quite a lot of time to recalibrate and rethink how I'm going to present information to you guys. Because I can't just keep showing anyone and everyone on this channel in terms of the latest and the rumors. Why? Because it's not even rumor at this point. Before, what would happen is you'd hear whispers and that would be presented and it'd be a rumor. Now you're hearing from what is meant to be the most credible sources, the most credible people, but it's just PR. It's fake. It's being put out with an agenda from the football club. Like, that's dangerous. There's one thing being a rumor, and there's another thing being orchestrated information that the club are purposely putting out for you to hear in a certain way. I need to be careful now in terms of what I'm showing you guys. Because it's changed. It's no longer just hearsay and, oh, what if? Now it's manipulated. And I can't just keep showing you guys that. I don't feel that's correct. So it was, look, for the last few days, we've been hearing absolutely everything that huge confidence. Chelsea are there. Olise, boom, Operation Olise from Fabrizio told us. 15 minutes before David Ornstein told us that Olise is going to Bayern Munich and Chelsea withdrawn. 15 minutes before that, Fabrizio was telling Chelsea fans to be patient. It's just, and this is not the first time this week either when it comes. We have to be careful now in terms of what we're saying. what we're showing. I'm not an ITK. I'm not in the know. I don't know. I'm showing you guys what I hear, the same things that you guys hear. But now I feel like I've got an obligation to, hang on, maybe what we're seeing isn't true, rather than it just being a rumor. Big difference. So we were hearing constant PR on Michael Olise. Personal terms being almost agreed. Everything is basically set in water. And then yesterday we hear, Chelsea are not willing to pay what he's asking. All of a sudden, flick of a switch, he's asking for £350,000 a week. Come on, have a day off. Have a day off. I saw that and laughed. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. I don't believe it. And then we started hearing from Christian Falk, Germany, quoting The Athletic as well. This. Bayern is in concrete transfer talks with Michael Olise. The player wants Bayern, release clause £55 million, and he wants a £220,000 a week salary. What's weird about this is that, hang on, we were told that his release clause was 60. No? Funnily enough, even Fabrizio, who then came out and mentioned this. Bayern have made contact with Palace tonight to proceed with next steps of Michael Olise deal. Palace have also been informed of Olise's decision to join Bayern with personal terms agreed. Understand, final package expected is around £50 million as total fee for Palace. So even less than what Christian Falk said, which was less than the 60 that we thought we would have to pay. What's going on? You see what I mean now? This is what I mean when I think, hang on, we need to be careful now in terms of even what we're showing. Because it's not even 55 now. According to Fabrizio, it's 50. That's 10 less than the release clause. What's going on? So, is 220k his salary at Bayern Munich? It's funny because we've also seen being spouted about that it could be less. Ed Aarons put it's 200, not 220, it's 200, it's less. So is 220 or 200,000 pounds too much for a player like Michael Olise? For Chelsea it is. And this is where I come to that realization that we're not going to be getting top players in that go above the 150k salary cap. We don't. We're not going to do it. And I'm sorry, for a club like Chelsea Football Club, that is going to restrict you. It's going to restrict you. I feel like we are going to, we are handicapping ourselves in terms of the players that we could potentially have in this team that could take us to another level. We're going to handicap ourselves. You ain't going to get the best. But, like I mentioned yesterday, it's not about that for Chelsea. For Chelsea, I think Chelsea are not even too fussed about paying certain fees. It's not about the fees. It's about the salary. Hence, we are about to pay £20 million sterling. £20 million sterling. Yeah? Cash. To Aston Villa for Omari Kellyman, an academy player who's played 6 times for the first team. He played in PL2. He played for their reserves. And he's played under 18 football. That's it. We're paying £20 million. But why? Because if you actually go and look, I found this hilarious. And it makes sense because he's an academy player, right? No word of a lie. In 2023, now I'm not sure if he's had a contract bump or extension since then, but since he signed his first pro contract in 2023, no word of a lie, he was getting paid £800 a week. Go and look it up. £800 a week. This guy was on peanuts. This guy was getting paid around 45 grand a year. I know there's people that are watching this channel, they make more than him. Of course Chelsea are going to be interested. Yeah, even if it is 20 million, which by the way, can I just say, Is it money laundering at this point, or is it you scratch our back, we scratch yours? I think it's that. I think you scratch our back, we scratch yours, because Aston Villa are in PSR issues too, right? They've just splashed 37.5 million on Maatsen. Now we need to do them a favour, so we're going to give them 20 million for an academy player. It just stinks of financial incapabilities, or financial, like I said, scratch my back, I scratch yours. And this is what I'm saying. The prime motive behind these deals isn't on a footballing level. It's on a financial level. And the sooner that people realize this now, the better. Like I mentioned, it's not going to be a case of Chelsea are going to restrict themselves paying the fees. Chelsea are restricting themselves from paying salaries. That's what they're doing. They're not fussed about paying over the top for players. This is over the top. This is way over the top. His market value right now, Omari Kellyman, is 1 million. That's his market value. We're giving them 20. On what basis? Well, they bought Ian Maatsen for 37.5 and we got to do them a favour. This is financial. It's purely financial. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hope that, maybe he blossoms, and then we can sell him off for 30 mil in 3 years' time. But it's not going to be a case of, this guy is the striker we're looking for to come in and do bits for our team. It's not that. It's purely financial. Which is why I've given up hope. I've given up all hope. I am now in that realization of Chelsea are looking to make money at any opportunity. Simple as that. And if anyone is going to try and even play the card of, no, but hang on, Chelsea splashed on Enzo and Chelsea splashed on Caicedo and we done all of that, right? Go and look back at what was the initial agreement when they bought the club in the first place. They had to, as part of the deal, spend £1.75 billion on this football club, on and off the pitch. Safe to say we've already spent £1 billion. Maybe 1.1 billion total as investment for us on the pitch. Don't forget, we are looking to try and pay for a stadium now, aren't we? Right? That's the plan, although that's actually a very difficult plan because we don't know what's going on there. Like, can we change Stamford Bridge? Can we not? Are we moving? Are we not? No one knows. But getting something done from that is clear. Well, the initial investment in the team has been made on a financial level. It's done. Hence why we've signed all these players to death row contracts. That's done. Now, we ain't going to do that again. We ain't doing that again. This is the realization. We're not spending money like that again in the way we did on Enzo and Caicedo. No, that's done. We are now going to spend very low or high, but low, like 20 mil is not a lot of money for Chelsea, but on a player like this, well, it's high, if you know what I mean, in terms of what his value actually is. But we're buying low salaries. Mate, this guy's going to come in and probably get 2 or 3k a week at this point. I mean, come on. £800 a week. We are going to offer this guy peanuts. Honestly, on a serious note, I would be surprised if this guy gets over 20k a week. I would be shocked. But that's what we're going to do. Penny pinch on the salary side. Try and pluck out all the 16, 17, 18-year-olds we can find. And that's it. Chelsea will not do anything else. We will not do anything else. So, that's the realization. That's what Chelsea are going to do. Some people think it will work. You do you. I don't. Personally, I don't. What I think it will honestly do, this is where I honestly think Chelsea are going to end up, yeah? I'm giving you my honest prediction of what Chelsea could achieve going forward. Is there a chance that Chelsea get top 4 in a season, next season, the season after that? Yeah, there's a chance we get top 4. Do we go beyond that? Nah, no chance. Do we find ourselves in the title race? Nah. Do we find ourselves in contention for trophies? Do I think we'll get to quarterfinals, maybe semi-finals? Yeah. But that's the limit. That's it. That's as far as I think we're going. I don't see us in genuine contention for any silverware. Perhaps the Conference League next season. That's it. Because the level of that competition is low. Let's be real. That's it. So, let me know your thoughts on this. We are on the brink of signing for 20 million Omari Kellyman. So that's not John Duran, by the way. It's going to be Omari Kellyman. And we are in contention for signing more 16, 17 and 18-year-olds from South America. And that's it. Let me know your thoughts. Much appreciated. And look, I'll give you my latest later on in terms of what's happening elsewhere, in terms of Turkey, Portugal, like I mentioned, as well as, do not forget, second channel, description, later tonight. Be there. You're going to love it. As well as all the socials on screen and in the description. Make sure you're following. Make sure you're subscribed over here for more. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded as well. And I will catch all of you later tonight for video number 2. And also later tonight on the second channel for the brand new relaunch video on there. First of many coming your way. So be there. Have a good one, people. See you tonight. Take care and peace.